Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Larry, and today is just kind of like a update vlog, kind of, and also I want to show you some things that we got done. Anyway, here, look, check this out. That is one of my basils. I'm going to grow that in this pot, and over in here we got another one over here. Oh, a weed trying to come in there. Foul weed. We're going to have basil growing out here, so this way we can just come out here and snip a little bit, use it in the kitchen. Bada bing, bada bang. Don't pay attention to that plant down there. That has nothing to do with me. It's got some brown leaves on it because my wife, it's an indoor plant. She put it outside and she put it right in the sun. Sunburned the leaves. Get a good look at that, Tom. The difference between how I plant and what I do and what she does. I can't really say that because she's actually a pretty decent gardener, so I can't really say too much. But she don't watch videos anyway, so it doesn't matter. She won't know that I said that, right, Tom? Yeah, watch where you step, Tom, because I planted grass seed down here, put some dirt here. But yeah, we planted flowers. Tom helped out a lot with that.
Not this one specifically, but...
Well, you did more than I did. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. Here is our, what is this bush called again? This has some real pretty flowers.
Oh, the hibiscus.
The hibiscus, guys, this is coming back. We put this in the house last year, and we put it in the den, actually behind the sofa, and I trimmed it down and everything, and we didn't know if it was going to survive or not.
It was also in the living room for a while.
Yeah, oh, that's right, yeah. But that's when it had leaves, though, coming in, and that also when it was dying.
Yeah. Well,
when they were falling off. And then I put it behind the couch, kind of like let it lay dormant for the winter. I didn't know if it was going to work, but it worked. I don't know what I was doing. Now, actually, I Googled it. It's amazing what you can find out on Google. We planted some palms. I want to give you guys an update on Prickly Pete, too. Because it's going to be amazing when you see that. Look at this, too. I want to show you this. These flowers are called peonies. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It looks like, look at that one's going to be darker red. This actually was this color when it first bloomed.
Oh, it changes. That's interesting.
Yeah, and it turns to that. I think it's almost done. But somebody had said something about, in the comment section, about they thought we were growing some weed in here. And no, they are called peonies. It's not weed. Matter of fact, it's illegal. I researched it. It's illegal to grow weed in New Jersey. They have not passed that. They're trying to pass that. They legalized marijuana, but you're not allowed to grow your own. I don't understand it. When you know, alcohol, you're allowed to brew your own. So I have no idea. Yeah, so we planted our flowers all around. And Tom, over there, these are all the ones that Tom did, I believe, right, Tom?
Yeah, I did all the Venka.
All of them. I think that came in that pot, didn't it?
No, but Mom planted those.
Okay, and then Tom did these naturally. Look at that! Look at how good of a job Tom did. Then did you do these pots too? These two right here.
I didn't do the long one, but I did the round one.
But you did that one, yeah. So
and the one over here.
It's kind of cool. Also we just had our septic pumped out. If you see this dirt here. So one thing about living in the country, you have septic tanks instead of, you know, sewage, where you don't have to worry about it. And here you gotta get them pumped out. Here's our other tank right here. 2 tanks. So
you're welcome.
Yeah, and you call me corny? All right. So here is Prickly Pete. Check him out. Look at all this new growth coming on him. And it's funny because it's like I can't tell the difference really if they're going to be flowers or if they're going to be new leaves. This one looks like it's definitely going to be a leaf here, and this one. But that looks like it's kind of going to be a flower because it's more round. But I'm not really sure. Well, we'll find out, won't we? I want this guy to be like this big in here. I'll make the rock garden a little bit bigger and bigger each time. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? But the main thing I want to show you guys is my garden. My vegetable garden, to be precise. Because I said we were going to show, right, after about the when I planted the tomato plants and stuff outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got more exciting news than just that. We've had some things sprout up. So, and we've got a lot accomplished, haven't we, Tom? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got all our flowers. I have to stain the deck still. I gotta put some fascia boards up there still. Not looking forward to that. What else do I have? What else do you have, Tom? Besides tripping over those rocks. Oh, I thought you were gonna go down. The pool is clear, guys. Show the pool, Tom. Look at this. That's right. It's clear. And it's almost time to go in. Not quite, because it's only 70 degrees. Not out here, in there. That's, I think I've went in before when it was 76. And that was only because I had to go in to vacuum it out. You can vacuum a lot better when you go in there. This weekend though, I think it's supposed to be 95 on Saturday, so I will probably go in the pool on Saturday. I expect the pool to get up to probably about 80. Guys, here we go. Check this out. All right, I got my tomato plants in there. Got my tomato cages in there. Now here's my pepper. All the way up to there, and then 2 tomatoes down there. I'm gonna have tomatoes coming out my butt, I guess. Literally when I eat them. So anyway, there's my 4 basil that I grew in the house. After that, there's my 4 celery that survived. If you can see them, can you zoom in on them?
Yeah.
And then after that is my cauliflower. I thought I planted 6. I think one of them disappeared. I think it died.
Yeah, I'm only counting 5.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I think one disappeared.
Weird.
But guys, check this out. Here's cantaloupe, or no, cucumbers. They've popped up. There they go. I think there's one missing between this one and that one. There should be one coming up and over there. But it looks like every one of them just about has come up. Here's my row of radishes. These are cherry radishes that I grew. It looks like every single one of them popped up. Okay, here is our cantaloupe, and if you look, there's one popped up right here. There's one right there, and I think there's one all the way down at the end. The carrots are actually popped up, guys. You really can't see them because they're really fine, but you can see them. You can see them from a distance down there. And I think that moss, I should have gotten rid of all that moss before I planted. That was just stupid on my part because I can't tell what's what. I will when they grow up. Yo, get out of here. Okay, so we have onions. Now, I have seen some onions popped up down there towards the end and in here.
Yeah, I think I can see one right there.
But it's so, they grow really fine, so you really can't see them. We got our zucchini. Check our zucchini out. Look at some of them, guys. This one just broke the ground. I think this morning is the first I noticed that. But some of it, look at them. And Tom knows because he saw them yesterday, so he knows they even grew more since yesterday. Yeah. Right? And here is our kale. And you can see they've popped up every so often. They almost look exactly like our radishes, kind of.
A lot of produce seems to have the same like sapling leaves.
Yeah, you're right. And here is our turnips. And as you can see, almost every single one of them. Now, I don't know what happened in that one spot there. Do you see them?
A big old cluster.
Big cluster of it. And I think this is what happened, guys. These seeds were really tiny. And I had them in my hand going like this. If you guys remember, I think Tom took video of me planting one row, right? I think what happened was I turned my hand sideways. And then, because I remember looking at my hand and I was like, oh, there's no seeds left. I thought there was a couple seeds left. Well, obviously, that's where that happened, a little spillage. So we'll see what I have to do there. If I want to leave a couple of there, I will have to thin them out because I don't want a whole cluster of them. And then last but not least, these are our French radishes. Oh, oui. But there we have a whole row of them. Now, you guys might ask, how long am I going to keep these strings up here? I'm going to keep them up until they're obvious plants, you know, when they get a lot bigger, so that way I don't want to accidentally step on them. I want to be able to weed around them and stuff. Now, I want to answer questions, or not a question. It's funny because me and Tom talk about the comment section all the time, and I read the comments on the Lounge TV. I don't on the other channel. Tom takes care of that. But guys, if you're going to comment to me on Lounge TV, at least watch the whole video, so you're not saying something like telling me what to do where I said in a video what I was going to do and you're telling me I should do this when I already said I was going to do that. But anyway, my case in point is, and Tom knows because he was filming. Somebody said, you need to put a trellis up for your vine plants. I literally said that in the video, that I plan to put a trellis up.
Just makes you look silly.
Yeah, with where the vine plants are. I'm going to do that for my cucumbers. I'm probably not going to do that for my cantaloupe. I'm just going to go in there and keep them trained on the ground, because cantaloupe, I don't really want them hanging from the air anyway. Zucchini, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let them go on the ground. So the only vine that I'm really worried about is the cucumbers, and that's where I'm going to put a trellis, is right down here. That's the only one I have to worry about. If the other ones get out of control, I'll just keep pushing them back into where they belong. And if I feel like I need to put something there, I will put a trellis there. You know, again, I've never seen anybody grow cantaloupes on a trellis. I've never seen that. I know cucumbers, and you probably can do zucchini, but zucchini can get kind of big too. So, you know, my dad used to grow zucchini like this, but I think he should have picked them a lot sooner than what he did. Guys, I hope you like this little update that I did for you guys. But again, my whole point was like, watch the whole video, and then you won't have a question of saying something that I actually already answered in the video. I think some people, maybe, you know, maybe in their defense, maybe some people start watching the video, and then they saw that I was planting cucumbers, and then just type that without, you know what I'm saying, Tom, without watching the rest of it, and that's their excuse for it. But reality is that it's kind of stupid to write something down if you're not going to watch the whole video and it's addressed in that video. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I love your comments as far as people telling me, hey, you should use 10-10-10, or somebody was telling me something about how they put what was it, Epsom salts around their tomato plants and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, is somebody trying to troll me for me to kill my tomato plants, right? So I Googled it, and it actually is a thing, and it actually will help tomato plants. So I was like, oh, see, so that's information. But you always, if somebody tells you something, you should always double check it. You know, Google it, make sure that it's you know, and make sure you're Googling it and getting a reliable source that you're getting the answer.
Multiple sources are usually good.
Yes, especially if they're garden centers that are telling you this and stuff and everything. I really appreciate that advice, and I am going to probably try some experimental stuff on well, maybe some of the plants, maybe not all of them, but see how it goes, and if it goes good, then do it on another one. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the 10-10-10 for the fertilizer and go from there. And I guess what I want to say is the easy part is actually having them pop up, right? The hard part is going to have them survive. Because you saw, Tom, I had every one of them in the house, in the little planter things pop up, but they didn't all survive. So we'll see how good I am with that. But as for now, I'm feeling like a gardener. So until next time, guys, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. I'll meet you at the lounge with, hopefully, fresh produce.